have a packed program for you today as we look at how Wonderbra is lifting its brand with a new local ambassador. A financial management brand hoping to connect with a global audience through a South African fable. A unique pop-up cinema model that's disrupting the film industry. Our ad of the week is a real family tearjerker. And why the Comrades Marathon is taking no nonsense from ambush marketers. A very warm welcome. We're going to start with this. Wonderbra, arguably, I guess, the world's best-known push-up bra brand, has announced that 26-year-old Phumza Tiya, a Johannesburg-based model, is going to be representing the brand in South Africa during the course of 2018. Phumza will now be counted among a bevy of international beauties like Eva Herzegovina, who can forget that famous Hello Boys campaign, and locally, of course, Kerry McGregor and Lichen Boitus. What is interesting is it's been 10 years, I'm told, since Wonderbra has gone public in its search for a brand ambassador. So why so long? And what are they hoping to achieve through this new ambassadorial campaign? Andy Henkel is with us from Haynes, South Africa. They manufacture the product in the country, and Phumza as well. To both of you, a very warm welcome. Andy, let me start with you. I'm interested to know what you think the allure of this brand is. Is it all because of great advertising such as the Hello Boys campaign that I mentioned?
The Hello Boys was revival of the brand in '94, but it moved on from there, and the allure of the brand is basically what it is. We portraying the woman in a different way, we do in a modern way, in a confident way. It's all about enhancement. So enhancement in terms of physical enhancement, but also enhancement in terms of the brand, of the personality. So confident of the woman, and she feels much better and feeling bright to wear the underwear.
Phumza, this is the first time I've ever asked this question on the show, but what does a bra ambassador actually do? What is required of you?
So when I entered, I first thought it's just wearing a bra for them, but I've actually realized that it's actually more than wearing the bra for them. I'm exposed to a lot of opportunities, and I actually get business coaching from them and also how to handle social media.
What attracted you to entering this competition in the first place?
So what inspired me to enter is the fact that I believe I'm a confident woman, and I also like the fact that the brand, it's all about women who take ownership, women who are confident and who want to feel beautiful and look good at the same time.
So Andy, what's the core message then that you're trying to impart with this new incarnation as far as the brand messaging is concerned?
The brand message is that we portray the woman in a different way. So, as I said before, in a confident way. It's not only a face. So we're looking at a personality. That's why we started that icon search and looking for a real brand ambassador, as you said. So personality linked with a looking very beautiful indeed. Yeah? It's what we're looking for. So we're looking for an ambassador, entrepreneurial. So it's not only the look of the lady, of Phumza, it's just what she's doing, what she's expressing, how she's inspiring other women to be.
But I mean, fundamentally, you can strip all of that away. The important thing is what you're doing is you're selling underwear, aren't you? I mean, that's your job, and that's what you're responsible for.
I would say definitely not, as much as it's an intimate wear, but it's an intimate wear that makes you feel confident on who you are as a woman, and also it's for women who feel comfortable and who also want to look good at the same time.
How did you judge the competition? What were you looking for?
We had a competition was for 3 months, so we had 11 people in the judge at the panel at the end of the day. We had every month we had a judging panel, so it consists out of our PR agency, our advertising agency, we had modeling experts, and we have the social media, the public voted for it. So that was a compromise of all of these 11 voters, and we came 2 weeks ago to selecting Phumza. Yeah? And it's not only because of her face, also, as I said, her personality she represents.
How competitive is this market right now?
As we're talking almost a commodity market, it's very, very competitive. So we have competitors from all over the world in South Africa. So we have local manufacturers, we have local brands coming in, the trade brands coming in, we have global brands coming in, we have the global verticals coming in. So it's a very, very competitive market. And Wonderbra fair to say we are the #1 in the branded space when it comes to push-up bras.
So take your ambassadorial hat off for the moment. As far as women are concerned and the purchase of a garment like this, is it loyalty to the brand or is it simply price and good fit?
I think it's definitely the good fit because it does a stunning job, and when you put on the bra, yeah, definitely the good fit of it.
How does the purchase decision actually happen at the store?
That's a good question. Yeah. So the personal question is also what the consumer, what she is doing. Of course, she is informing herself via advertising, via PR, via reading, social media, big time as well these days. But also at the point of sale, their last call at the point of sale is maybe 50-60%, where you're recognizing your brand and you make your final decision based on the purchase or the product offering at the point of sale.
A question to both of you. Some will argue that you've simply been cast as a sex symbol and that you're setting back the cause of women. I'm going to assume that as a young, confident person, as you've outlined to us already, you would reject that argument, but tell me why.
I believe that it's meant to make you feel confident in who you are and believe in who you are as a person and take ownership and feel good and look good.
How does the brand respond to that?
It's a very sensitive question, but for us as a brand, it's actually the opposite. We not looking just for, as you would alluded to, a pretty face. We're looking for far more. We would like to spot local talent, to help them to grow and make them big and maybe international stage. So it's actually the opposite what we're doing. And of course, we're talking underwear and lingerie, which also has a kind of a sexy connotation to it. It's no doubt about that one. But be honest, we're looking for local talent and help them during the course of that year with social media training, with model training, with brand platform mentorship. So it's far beyond just being on the
and I guess
packaging.
the challenge for something like this is you've got to rise above the sleaze. What do you have to do in the social media space? Because that is ultimately why, as a young person, I guess you have been selected. You would have a powerful reach. You've become overnight an influencer.
On the social media side, I'm lucky enough to be working with a PR agency that's giving me mentorship on how to handle the whole social media, what to post and what to say. So she's helping me with the whole branding around my social pages.
Good luck with the ambassadorship.
Thank you
and
so much.
Thank you very much to both of you for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Fantastic. This is Mags on Media. Coming up on the programme, the Comrades Marathon clamps down on ambush marketers, and our ad of the week portrays the hardships that parents face when they have no choice but to be away from a sick child.